Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. It's my very first video while I'm on the trip. So we finally made it to Vietnam, and it felt like forever, but the trip was actually like 30-hour travel time, which is crazy with two kids. So we finally made it a few days ago, and we're still in our kind of jet lag phase, but everything is great. We are enjoying the wonderful weather. The kids are super excited to spend time with their grandparents, aunts, and stuff. So very, very excited to be here. And yeah, so I'm just giving you guys a really quick update today and kind of showing you guys the two bags that I actually brought with me on this trip, which I think will surprise most of you because they're really the least practical bags ever out there. So anyways, I don't know what got into me that I've landed on these two bags, but it was really nice. I also had the opportunity to visit two Hermes stores during my travel. So we were transitioning, we were connecting through Vancouver and Korea, and both those airport and the international section had a Hermes store. So I visited both of those stores, which I'll give you guys a quick updates on. I guess they were really quick experience. It was pretty non-eventful, but you know, I figured it would still be a nice little update for some of you who might be interested to do that as well. So let me start with the bag. So just so I have something to hold in my hand while I talk to you guys about. The first bag, it was kind of really random because, you know, when you're traveling, first of all, I used one of them while I was flying, but the intent was really to use them here in Vietnam. And you guys, if you don't know, Vietnam is actually the main source of transport, or the main transportation that they use is by scooter. So I kind of had to use something that would be able to fit into the small compartment, like the scooter storage compartment. So that kind of narrows down my choice. At the same time, I'm always holding my baby, so you know, there are just too many considerations when I was picking my bags. And I end up with my little Jacquemus bag as my first choice. Multiple reasons for this, how this happened, is because most of my outfit that I brought on with me were black and white. So I figured something white will be just a perfect little addition for like complement to my outfit. And I feel like this bag has a lot of similar element to the Chiquito. They're both very structured. They have a top handle, it just kind of stands out. It's a very trendy bag right now. The little shape kind of reminds me a little bit of a mini Cali pochette or something like that. So like, anyways, it's a really, really cutesy bag. Even like with my outfit today, I think it works really nice. Just because it's white, it kind of like goes with everything really easily. It does fit my phone, my fold phone, and a couple cards. I'm mainly going to be using the back pocket compartment for my card. Inside you can probably still fit like sanitizer, a mask, and the phone, and that's pretty much it. The biggest problem, the biggest con with this bag is really that, it's exactly the same problem with Chiquito. It kind of narrows down at the top. So for anything that's bulky, even with my folding phone, once it's folded, it's quite wide. It's becoming a little bit tricky to close the magnet closure here. I have to like push down a little bit for it to close properly. But I love the fact it's a top handle. Like I said, I really kind of brought this on as more of an accessory to my outfit. I don't know how often I'll be using it, but at least it's small enough for me to just squeeze into the scooter storage compartment when I have to. Also, you guys know this is not one of the expensive ones, so I feel like it wouldn't be too devastating if something happens to it. It's white, with the kids and everything. I'm just gonna have my proper expectation that it will have some wear after this trip, but excited to use it. I'm actually gonna bring out today with the outfit. I have a pair of white sandals that I'll be pairing with this, so very excited to be using this. Initially, this was gonna be my only bag, but I was like, okay, well, if I'm going for 3 months, I should have at least more than one bag. And I end up deciding on another useless bag, my little Celine bag. Oh my gosh, this bag is just too darn cute. Okay, like, and again, because it's canvas, I think it's quite durable, and it won't be easily damaged. So I actually used this while I was flying. This is just the exact perfect size for my folding phone. That you can see I still have my mask and everything in here. I mention this every time I talk about this bag. The freaking pocket inside here does not fit your card, which is just such a poor design of it, but that's okay. I just like leave the card loose inside, and it fits my folding phone, my Samsung Flip 4 folding phone perfectly, which is amazing. The strap is quite comfortable, even though it's small, even though it's thin, but I think it's not a problem because the bag is so tiny. Doesn't really have much weight to it anyways. And again, it's just such a cute little add-on to your outfit. Another thing which I've mentioned in the past, the closure doesn't work unless there's something inside to give you that, push to close it. Otherwise, it's a bit hard to snap it in properly. But yeah, again, the kind of the classic monogram print is very easy to pair with any outfit. Just such a cute little piece. Both of these bags can also be converted into a belt bag if I absolutely have to do that. But otherwise, yeah. So these are my choices for this trip, which is really, really odd. I obviously don't plan to use them as proper functional bag. With my baby, she's breastfeeding, so I don't really have to go out with bottles and things like that, but I do want to pack some snacks, pack some wipes at least for them. Everything is quite convenient here. Like, I don't know if you guys ever been to an Asian country, like everything is nearby. There's shops and convenience stores and just like baby shops even on every street, every corner. So yeah, like we tend to go out, travel light. Yeah, it's been working quite well. It's not my first time here. With my first baby, we were also here for 3 months last time around, so it's very familiar, and it's just really nice to be back in the hot weather for now. Anyways, so I'll briefly touch on, I don't know if I'll even be able to insert a few pictures here and there. I haven't figured out my editing apps on my phone for videos, but we did end up passing by 2 Hermes stores, and I actually did visit Celine and Dior shops, boutique, which is such a luxury for me. If you guys know me, I come, like where I am in Canada, we don't have any boutiques there. So for me to be able to try on different sizes of Celine Triumph bags was very, very fun. I'll see if I can put in some pictures. And so Vancouver, first of all, let's talk about Vancouver Airport. It's quite dated, to be honest. I was kind of disappointed. I was there maybe once, like many, many years ago. And once we're there, once you get into the international section, it was just not very exciting. It was not very glamorous. All the shops were kind of like, they all looked like they needed a renovation. And the Bottega Veneta store, which was the only other store I wanted to go after Hermes, was on a renovation, so I couldn't even visit. But Hermes store itself, the sales associate was perfectly nice. No issue with that at all. I went in, I didn't feel uncomfortable or anything like that. The shop was like a decent size, and they do have things on their shops on display. There were a few bags on display, but they were all kind of like travel bag, large sizes. They all look kind of like mannish bags, but anyways, there were 2 associates, and they're both men, I think, and with mask and everything, really, really friendly. I went in, I asked for a few things they didn't really have. I was gonna get a sandal for my husband, but we didn't actually have a lot of time to pick in the end. But I asked for bags. They said they haven't received any stocks for a while now, which I thought that's like probably the generic answer they give to everybody. But they went on, elaborated a little bit. I said, you know, there hasn't been anything online. They said, yeah, like if there is any stock, the boutique will always get them first before it's on the website. And if you guys, I have not been talking to you guys about online shops for a while. Oh, I think it just got cut off for no reason. I was just in the middle of explaining that the sales associate at Hermes also mentioned that if there is any stock, the boutiques will always get them before the online will get them. I don't know if it's necessarily true because online there's always those one-off bags here and there. But it is true that the online website, the Canadian website, has not received any update stock since end of November till more recently. I think they just restarted to upload a few bags in the last couple of days, and not really exciting bags. There were some those really bright color Pickletons and Evelyns here and there. So there was one new peachy color Evelyn that was a new color that was released, I think. Anyway, so a few of you also reached out to me asking how to get more information about online buying. So if you guys need more info, do reach out. It's fine, totally fine. I'm happy to help you guys out. I know it can be a very frustrating journey for some of you to get the Evelyn and Pickletons that you want. Anyways, I'm just grabbing those bags to make it more fun. So I asked for a few things. They didn't have them, and that was pretty much it for my Vancouver shopping trip. The Bottega was closed. There was no really other store that I was interested in shop around. There was no Louis Vuitton, no Chanel, nothing like that fancy. So then we took our longest flight. It was about 12-hour flight from Vancouver to Korea Incheon airport, and it was so long, but it was, you know, anyways, we all made it safely. With 2 kids that barely had any sleep. By the time I get there, obviously, Hermes is actually at the end of all those boutiques. So once you get into the international section, the first ones you see would be the Celine and the Dior boutiques. And at the Celine boutiques, I tried on the different size Triomphe bag. It was really fun. At the they allow photos as well, but at the Dior store they didn't allow photos. But I did try on the medium size Bobby bag, which it's one of the bags I'm always been interested in. It was really pretty, but when I did the comparison with a Triomphe bag, I think I prefer the Triomphe bag better. Another thing that I kind of realized is that the box bag, the traditional classic Celine box, is actually bigger than the Triomphe bag. I thought they were following the same sizing measurement, but it's actually not. So the large size box bag is actually quite a bit larger than the large Triomphe bag. So yeah, that was really fun. And then again, when I went to the Hermes store is actually even less stocked compared to Vancouver. They actually used to have 2 Hermes store at the airport at Korea, but they recently closed down one. So with this one, again, there was no bags. I asked for quite like 20 different items. They didn't have any of it, like, believe it or not. I asked for, you know, sandals. I asked for silks. I asked for rodeos. They just didn't have them, which is even sandals. Like I had a few options for sandals on my list. They didn't have any of them available. So I mean, at that point, there's really not much I can do. Even if they have bags hidden in the back, there was nothing I could buy. So, which I don't know. I just had a feeling that I don't think they were hiding any stocks from it, because there was no kind of like hesitation or any kind of, they just said, you know, there's like nothing available from both stores. That could just be the answer they give to everybody. But anyways, so not surprising. It's not like I had really high expectations either way. But yeah, it was 2 really short shopping experience at Hermes with no orange box to unbox. But hey, there are more stores here in Ho Chi Minh City where I am right now. So I'm hoping in the next little while I will be doing some shopping and show you guys what I buy. But I think that's the quick update I have for you guys right now. Stay tuned. I'm hoping I can keep my content going. If not, it will just be ad hoc, pretty random whenever I do some shopping, and I'll give you guys an update. I don't know if they will allow filming and recording at the stores here, so If they do, I can show you guys the stock available in Saigon as well. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.